Hey y'all, welcome, bienvenidos. I'm back today with another video and I am doing a makeup look today. Very flirty and peachy, lightweight but coverage, which is key. You guys know I'm all about like coverage. Right now my skin is acting up, so I definitely need a little bit of like medium to full coverage, but I'm also showing you how I achieved this look with a few little products that would be good for the springtime. I am partnering with Armani Beauty for this video. They are sponsoring today's video, so I'm going to be using mainly their Luminous Silk Foundation, which some of you might have stumbled across my channel because of my review for this foundation, but I'm featuring it today. It's a good OG product for a lot of people, and I haven't put that on my skin in a while, so I'm looking forward to it. But if you guys want to see how I got this makeup look, definitely keep watching. And of course, everything I use in this video will be linked down below. Let's go ahead and get started. My mirror's over here, so if I'm looking this way, that's why. But all I have on my face right now is a little bit of moisturizer. I am using a cleanser for my acne because it's starting to flare up a lot. So my skin right now is a little bit more on the dry side because of the cleanser. It has acne medication, so I need as much hydration as I can get. First, I'm gonna start with my lips though. I'm using my lip balm. Before I even get into applying any actual makeup product, I do want to just spray my face a little bit with this hydrating milky mist. And this is just, again, going to give my skin a little bit of boost of hydration. Right now, like, my skin feels especially dry, so I really feel like I need it. Before this even dries down, I'm going to go in with the Giorgio Armani Luminous Silk Hydrating Primer. And of course, this is something that is going to give you a nice base, but it's also hydrating at the same time. So I'm just going to take a little tiny bit of this. And I'm putting this before anything else because I want it to really settle into my skin. Looks just like that. And after this, I'm going to do my brows. That way this has time to settle. See, my skin already looks a lot more hydrated than it looked before I put my spray and my primers. There's my skin after that. And I actually want to do my brows really quick before I get into my foundation, just because this is a step that I always do before my foundation. See, and now by the time I'm done with setting my eyebrows, my skin is pretty much prepped and ready, and I kind of gave it a few minutes to settle. So now for the actual foundation part, this is where I'm using the Luminous Silk Foundation from Giorgio Armani. I tried this foundation a few years back. I actually have a review of it on my channel, and it's one of my like most watched videos, which is crazy, one of them at least. But it's been a while since this foundation has touched my skin, and I have another shade now. This is the shade 7.75. It's a little bit more bronzy for me, and it has a little bit more of a tan warm shade, which I kind of need right now because I need a tan. Okay, so I'm shaking this up a little bit, and I'm actually going to apply this with a beauty blender because I do want it to be more of a skin-like finish. This foundation has medium to, I would say medium to buildable coverage. You could definitely build it up to like a medium full, and it does have more of a skin-like appearance too once you blend it out, especially with a beauty sponge. Even though it's buildable, it doesn't look like too much on your skin when you do build it up. So once I finish blending this out, I'll go ahead and give you a look at how it looks with one layer. My skin is nice and flawless, and it has nice coverage, but my skin is still kind of peeking through, and especially the glow with the primer is still pretty much underneath this layer of makeup. I do want a little tiny bit more coverage, so I'm going to build this up with just one more layer. Let me let this dry a little bit more though. By the way, this month up until March 14th if you purchase the Armani Luminous Silk Foundation on Sephora.com, then you do get 4 times the points, and then you can use your points eventually and redeem them for cash. So I'm gonna have a link to this foundation down below in case you've never tried it and you do want to try it. This is the perfect time to try it, or if you have tried it and you need a re-up on it, you can repurchase now and get 4 times the points on it. So that pretty much kind of settled a little bit now, and so I want to do one more, just one more. So from here I'm going to get into the Armani Luminous Silk Concealer, and this one is formulated with caffeine and vitamin E to help with dark circles. By the way, I got the shade 5.75. And again, this is kind of similar to the foundation in the sense that it's really lightweight, but it's going to give you like a medium, light to medium coverage. And then this shade, because it's lighter, it's also highlighting at the same time. Okay, I think that's better. Let's do this side. I have a few more liquids to put on before I get into like the bronzer and things like that. But I also got some liquid blushes from Giorgio Armani, and this is in the shade 32 and 31. I think I want to go for the more corally one, which is this one here, shade 31. And then once I put all the other products on top, it's gonna blend out really nicely. I'm just kind of using whatever is on my setting brush. I don't really need much around my face because my face is pretty dehydrated right now, so it needs all the natural oils that it can possibly get. But I do want to make sure my under eyes are kind of just locked and loaded. So for my bronzer, one of my go-tos, my fave, in the shade 56 Deep. See, look at this side and look at this side. Okay, I think that looks pretty good. Let me just take a little bronzer on here because my eyes are looking a little bare. I'm gonna get into lip color. Let me move the camera though, because I know this little, oops, I keep dropping stuff. This little light right here is probably really distracting. Okay, lip color is going to be a really nice and bright one. I picked this one out from, it's right here, the Giorgio Armani 300 Lip Maestro Intense Velvet color. So this is more of a, I would say more of a velvet creamy finish, but it's very pigmented, you guys will see, and it's like this coral, really bright coral color for the springtime. Let me actually line my lips a little bit first. I will be popping on a lash. These are very wispy and flirty lashes, which are kind of nice for spring also. Something lightweight. The band on these are a little bit thicker, which I don't normally go for, but I just really like how wispy they are. Ooh, the difference, the difference. I mean, I'll do a no lash eye too, don't get me wrong, but a nice fluffy fluttery lash is really pretty too for a minimal look. All right, y'all, that's my makeup look for springtime. I think it came out really pretty and peachy, which of course is very appropriate for the springtime. But everything will be linked below. And again, if you guys want to purchase and try out the Luminous Silk Foundation, you do get 4 times the points right now on Sephora.com, and a link for this will be down below in the description box. Thank you all for tuning in. Thank you to Armani Beauty for sponsoring today's video. If you liked, of course, make sure to give the video a thumbs up, subscribe, join the family, and I'm gonna put a video somewhere on the screen right here if you guys want to watch any of my other videos. Thank you guys so much for watching. I love you all, les quiero mucho, and I'll see you all in my next video.